The carnivore diet is becoming more and more about greed. When many of us first started the carnivore diet, myself included 2 years ago, we were being told, eat meat, just go to the store and buy the meat. We're not trying to sell you a product. And that was very, very true. But is it the same way today? Before I started the carnivore diet, I loved the keto lifestyle and I found benefits from keto. But one of the things that led me away from keto was all the companies coming out with all these products that aren't even real products. The keto peanut butter and keto this and keto that has 20 sugar alcohols and all this stuff that was marketed as keto. And a lot of it was companies behind the scenes, companies that we all despised, that were making things and just throwing a keto label on it so that they could continue to get our money. And we're starting to see that in the carnivore space as well. I'm not saying that companies shouldn't make a product and that they shouldn't, have margins, that they shouldn't make money because, their idea and all this stuff. But is it becoming about greed? And even I'll say this, as content creators, are we getting to a place where we're charging too much for different things, different coachings and different events? Like I just hosted a carnivore meetup, totally free. I had a donation thing there that people could donate if they wanted to. Wasn't required. But if you're charging $500 or $1,000 or $2,000 or I don't know, eventually we're going to have this carnivore zoo where you got to go pay $500 to pet the animals. And I'm just like, we have to be careful because we don't want to be like the thing that we ran from. You remember whenever we all used to talk about big pharma and, Coca-Cola and all these companies, these big organizations that were destroying health and just getting rich. We don't want to be like that. I want to see a world where carnivore and content creators are about helping others, doing everything they can to help others, myself included. I'm not saying I've never used my channel to benefit in certain ways, like this microphone that I'm using, this camera that I'm using. Some of you guys helped me pay for this stuff, and I'm very appreciative. But I've even got to a place where I don't like to mention my Amazon wish list anymore because I don't want to be seen as a greedy person or a person that's just mooching off of others and all this other stuff. I want to be careful and just try to help people in any way that I can. I don't have the means to go do all these different things, but I just want to be, whether it be just a word of encouragement to somebody or, hey, let's have a carnivore barbecue cookout and you come hang out and we swap stories. I just had my second carnivore meetup and it was amazing. You know why? Just because I sat there with real people and we talked carnivore and we swapped stories and they didn't get charged an ungodly amount of money to do it. Yes, they had to pay to drive there, and at the gate of the place they had to pay $5 to get in the gate. But I didn't have to pay $5. I was able to get in there because I paid for the venue to have it there, but I wasn't charged the $5. I just don't want to see carnivore go to this place where we're creating these products and charging ridiculous amounts of money for these products or services that we provide. Not that you shouldn't make money. I'm not saying that anyone should not make money, but let's be realistic. And us content creators, we have different ways that we can make an income. Well, not really an income, but like a supplemental income from having YouTube channels. In my videos, there are ads that come up, and the ads, you get some ad revenue, which it's not a lot of money. Trust me, it's not. But that is helpful to buy camera gear, I've bought meat with it before, different things that I would need. But also there are things like the memberships. And I've thought about, having memberships, but part of the thing is I'm scared of having a membership and not providing a great service to people that get the value out of that. What I mean by that is, like, I work a full-time job, and I have a wife and I have a daughter, and I'm super busy, and I don't want you to have to pay $5 every month or $10 every month if I can't commit to giving you that extra benefit to where it's worth it. Because the last thing I want to do is be taking $5 from people or $10 or however much, and I'm not consistently giving them that extra service that it's worth, because I don't want to just use this channel to just try to make bagoodles of money. I just don't want to do that. I know that I'm going to continue to have to work my day job, and I'm perfectly fine with that. But I want us to be more focused on just helping people. Because there's a lot of people that are hurting. There's a lot of people that have different diseases, and I can't give medical advice, but there's a lot of people that need prayers and just a word of encouragement. And there's a lot of people that are struggling with food addiction. I've struggled with that for a long time. This year, I've stayed carnivore. I've had some mushrooms. I've had some cabbage. I've had some pickles. But other than that, I've stayed carnivore. And I'm extremely proud of that. And this year's not over. We're keeping on trucking, keeping the ship rolling. But I'm scared for where this carnivore space is going, because a lot of us, we despise big pharma, and I don't want to see us go down that road and become like that, trying to sell the next product, sell this, sell that. I don't want to see that. That's part of the reason you don't see a lot of affiliate links in my videos. I've only worked with a couple companies, mainly because I'm not going to sit here and sell you a product that I don't believe in. When Thermapen sent me that Thermapen, they sent it to me for free, but they didn't give me an affiliate link. But I will mention that in my videos from time to time, because I believe in the product, not because I'm getting paid by them. A grill company sent me something that I believe in, S&S Grills. They gave me an affiliate link. But there's other companies that have tried to, and if I don't think you have a good product, it's not going to happen. I had a well-known company send me a thermometer, and I tried it, and I just don't like it. I'm not going to down the company, but I'm not going to make videos promoting it because I don't think it was the best product. I don't. And I always want to be honest and keep it real with you guys. That's what I want to do here, is keep it real and just be me. Because honestly, part of the reason I have this channel, I found out, I didn't realize it, was because I didn't grow up writing down my thoughts and writing down what's going on in my head. So I never done that. I never had a journal, but this is kind of my journal. This is my place where I can vent when I have things that I'm worried about, like Carnivore going too far, becoming commercialized. That's one thing that I worry about. I can talk to you guys about it. And whenever I have personal things that I'm struggling with, I can talk to you guys about it. And it might help someone. And it might not be for everybody. You can always find a channel that you like, even though my dog's in the background right now. But you can find a channel that works for you. But for those of y'all that hang out with me and continue to like, subscribe, comment, thank you so much. I love you guys. And thank y'all for the ones that did come to my carnivore meetup. I'm glad that I was able to provide that to you for free, because that I wanted to give back, because you all have done so much for me. I can't even put it in words what all you guys have done for me. All the times that I've been down and you've lifted me up, you've encouraged me, you've emailed me in dark moments, you have commented, you've sent me Facebook Messenger stuff. Some of you have reached out on Instagram. All those things, they mean so much to me. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. I'll catch y'all in the next video. God bless.